Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. Welcome to this video. Are you ready for this video? Are you safe? Do you feel like you're pushing yourself to be in this video? I'm just saying, it's touchy, but let's play. Okay, let's play a bit. If you are new to the channel, I have some disclaimers on how I read in the description box below, so check that out. This is called, Are They Your Forever Person? Are they? I mean, are they? If you have ideas for pick a card, or you want me to do a pick card on something, try your luck, shoot your shot. Leave them in the description box below because I lost my list of ideas and that pretty much tells me a story. So if you do have a particular reading you would like me to do, then holla at your girl in the comments. Are they your forever person in whatever capacity? Let's see what answer we can get. I'm doing this in the spirit of fun. I am going to ask to be told a story, and I will try to tell a story, and maybe something in the reading will give you some sort of information, a little insight, or lead you on a certain trail, blah blah blah, to suit you and whatever it is that you're looking for here on this very dangerous question. So I am so sorry for the past 2 minutes you've been listening to that noise. I hope it's fine. So take a second. This is malachite. This is, I'm gonna call this clear quartz. This is stone, and this is selenite. Okay, so that will be the stones in the description box. Selenite, stone, malachite, clear quartz. Well, this is actually a geode, but look, I've already said it. People have already clicked to what they needed to know. So there's that. I'm gonna give you a hot second to sit with the information here and interesting, and see if if one of the cards speaks to you. I mean, one of the stones speaks to you. And in about 10 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and start reading from the first stone that wants to be read first. I think it's you. So, hey there, clear quartz or geode. How are you? Are they your forever person? I mean, whatever that means. Forever. Let's find out. All right. So I'm just feeling into which cards want to speak to you. If this reading gives you any kind of insight that makes sense and that's valuable and that serves you, feel free to follow the channel, as in subscribe to it, or like the video so you have it in your liked videos so you can reference it easily. Or you can put it in a playlist of helpful pick-a-cards or something like that. I have a ton of pick-a-cards that years later people still find much value in. They're still very energetically active. So feel free to peep game on the channel and see what else calls to you. Okay? Are they geode, clear quartz, stone, forever person? Are they? What you got? Seven of Swords. Alright. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Let's see. And the Chariot. Another 7. You got a lot of 7s, buddy. You got a lot of 7s. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? That's the thing. So, for me, I feel like Um, for some of you watching, not as they are not. Your forever person, this person may be a bit of trouble. This person may be an arduous sort of relationship. This person may be an angsty sort of relationship with this person. It may not be the most, I don't want to say loving, I'm going to say fulfilling type of connection. There may be highs, like peaks of highs with this person and valleys of lows. I feel like you may still move forward with this person, as in you'll sort of throw caution to the wind and move forward with this person. Otherwise, I feel like even though this person may not be some kind of forever person, they may still be around in your life in some capacity. Okay? I feel like maybe it's not because of this person's, it's almost like maybe like, addictions are, you can have a certain rhetoric, but, addictions are not necessarily a person's fault. No one goes into something and says, yes, I want to be addicted to this, unless it's like, I don't know. So like, fault, it's not this person's fault for, I don't want to say it's not their fault for what they do or who they are or the kind of person they are, but I feel like there's an air here of not giving up on them or not giving up on this connection. So there are parts of this connection that feel long haul-y, as in for the long haul, but I feel like that's because you make the choice to. Or they come back so strongly that you make the choice to continue to engage in this relationship, almost knowing full well that it may not be the fulfilling relationship that you want, that it may not be, in whatever capacity, right? I don't know if you're asking this for a lover or a friendship or even a job. But whatever this person is to you, it is rocky, but there is something about them and this relationship, this bond, that's for you in some way, or that's attached to you anyway. And I feel like there's a choice here where you make to continue moving forward anyway, regardless of whatever. It's almost like you making the choice, though, to move forward. You're not being forced to, but you are making some sort of choice within yourself to be like, you know what? This is the part I'm choosing to play here, and I've died to the fact that that's the part I'm going to play. So, that's interessante. Tell me about that. So sorry. No, dígame todo. Dígame todo. Just one second. I'm checking the Seven of Swords, this one. As the thief makes his escape, we can see that two standing swords appear to be a marketplace of battle. The helmet skull of the soldier lies beside what may be a burial cairn. The skull's expression is one of anguish, as if giving forth its final battle cry. When you get this side in a reading, the person who is acting in a sneaking or dishonorable way may not fully be aware of the harm he or she is doing. There is some history in the situation that will hurt more when the truth comes out. It's time for everyone to put their cards on the table, including any feelings of betrayal, past hurts, or failures. Yeah, cool. That's really nice to know that I've been backed up like that. So that's, I just feel like there is something here where someone, aka I want to say you, is making the choice. If you are watching this in reverse, so if you are watching this for someone who may think you are their forever person and what may be going on in their head, then they would be the one to have to make the choice to move forward with you. They would have to be the one to be like, you know what, like, bygones are bygones. What can I handle? What can I handle? What can I accept? What can I die to? And yeah, so I'd say the likelihood here is someone choosing to move forward and leave the past behind, but that doesn't necessarily mean That could just mean knowing full well that this is what this person comes with. This person comes with this addiction. This person comes with these behaviors. This person comes with XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. And then therefore, you know, it's almost like once you embrace and maybe even accept that, it no longer tears you apart as much as it used to when you were in resistance to their habits. Does this mean that's what you should do? No, I ain't got guidance for you today. But that's what this is sort of looking like. Poor Boo. Do you want to say something? I don't want to be here all day, but you want to say something? I'm talking to my decks back here. So you let me know how this sat for you. And that's a lot. Okay, Kiss and Mischief. Yeah, to me, I mean, this fits in the story of Kiss and Mischief. This is nice because it does sort of show me a way that even though the Two of Cups is in reverse, it's still present. You know, it's still, there's still something there. And I get that with the Seven of Cups in reverse. To me, how I read that in this particular deck, which is Bay deck, that there is that sort of, I don't know, I guess affection of some sort from your end or within this bond where, you know, some prodigalness can happen and the person can knows that they can still come back to this spot. And Mischief, I mean, we have the Seven of Swords here. Like, mischief is as mischief does. So it's almost like going hand in hand, having that sort of affection and then also having that mischief and them, you know, being sort of married and moving forward. So is this person your forever person? Knee-jerk reaction, it's a bit of a no. But I feel like even with that no, it's almost like you get to choose how much of this person you want in your worlds. I feel like it's definitely more than just are they your forever person. It's like knowing what you know, can you handle, and I wouldn't even say no. That is I still stand by the fact that is a knee-jerk reaction looking at the cards just off the bat. But when I look into it, even before the Chariot came out, there was a bit of resistance from me saying absolutely not. It just seems like this person comes with some stuff that, or this relationship, this connection comes with some stuff where you would have to sort of, or you would be invited to accept it, leave it behind, and however way you do that, it's either having a conversation, putting the cards on the table as the card description said, and then kind of moving forward. But I do see there is some foreverness in this, in that one of the two parties does see this person as a longevity person. And I feel like it may be them seeing you as a longevity person, but there being some rockiness in the connection and maybe giving and receiving, or distance or blockages or challenges between you. So at this particular time, like, that's sort of the issue. But I do see some moving forward anyway, and moving forward confidently too, actually, because yeah, I just see them moving forward confidently. I feel like even if you do choose to move forward without this person, I still think this person will still be in your world in some capacity. I do. Even if you do decide to give your cup to someone else, I feel like this person will still be around, if not in the role that they were, they'll still be around. This connection will still be with you. So I hope that helped in some sort of way. I am offering personal readings, but I'm not doing this particular reading. We would have to, you know, if you want me to do something like this, you'd have to let me know what it is that what the situation is, so we can find the most beneficial information for you, as opposed to asking a question that won't really give you the best answer or what you're really looking for. So if you like a private reading, holla at your girl, and we'll see what we can do for you. Otherwise, until then, keep your light on, honey, and good luck. Boop, 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 boop. Feel free to like the video if you like the video, and feel free to subscribe too. I'd love to have you. Hey, Celine. Hey, Selenite. I got this as a gift on my birthday last year, or a donation? I don't remember, but they were gifted to me. Beautiful. So, Celine, are they your forever person? See? Oh no. Let's find out. La 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 la. Scooby Doo Doo. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Making love with you. Ooh. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. La 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 la. Scooby Doo Doo. Oh, I thought that was another card there. So, I mean, the song, okay? Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And then there's this, nine, it's not the 9 of Cups, it's actually that's so funny though, that's kind of weird. There's actually the 6 of Cups in reverse at the top of the deck. And the 6 to me reminds me of the 9. We got the 7 of Swords at the bottom, and the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom, and the 6 of Wands at the bottom, and the 3 of this lady. So I feel like the ones that really speak more to me are these two, which is quite interesting. Isn't he kind of cute? He's kind of cute. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful, but you're trifling, you know? You're kind of trifling. Yeah, I feel like there's, for this, could this person, are they your forever person? There is definitely something, there's definitely affection here. There's definitely affection. There's some not some give and take. There's some push-pull. That's what I really mean to say. There's some push-pull of a certain kind of nature in this dynamic. It's like, but damn it, you're so cute. But damn it, you bought me this thing and I like it. But damn it, but you were so considerate that one time. But I do feel like there's also a growth in this relationship. I feel like maybe if you had a crush, if you are new in dating, if you are new in a relationship, or you've reached like a resurgence of love and affection in your relationship, or that is the push-pull, you kind of have that yay, nay, yay, nay, yay, nay. You may have, or it may be in a yay, but going into some sort of nay, or you've been seeing each other for the puppy love or the honeymoon phase, whatever you call that, and things are getting a little bit more serious, and you are wondering if this is your forever person, or maybe you have decided that they are. Perhaps you have decided between the two of you. There's just something here about growing up. There's something here about growing up and working together here. I'm not sure if there is some nefariousness in your bond. Maybe you realize that, you kind of blinded by this person's beauty, as in beauty. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. I think that's a really beautiful song. I do feel like it's for you because I don't sing that song on a daily. I feel like it is easy to, sometimes, some people don't like that, but it's easy to fall for someone when they're what you want. It's just, when they're lacking in what you need, it's a bit harder to, but it's easier to when they're, giving you other stuff that's nice, right? So I feel like there is a little bit of like, there's there's longevity here. I will tell you that. I don't know why I'm so reluctant to say that. Like, there is longevity here. If this person is your forever person, or if you are currently together, like, there is definitely an air of longevity here. It's just there's something about a resurgence. There's something about growing up. There's something about moving forward into a different phase of your relationship, into a new phase. I don't know if somebody done proposed. I don't know if you just got asked out and you're like, oh, butterflies. I don't know if you guys just had your first argument, or you just had, you're in, the throes of love and you're feeling really good. But there's a little bit of like worry. There's maybe something on the ground that's either pending, or something that you've been sort of like, I don't know. If this is you sort of getting possessive about the bond, because that's like a knee-jerk trigger reaction of, oh, everything has to be perfect, and then you just start shaking your world for reasons that don't make sense. There could be that. Or it could even be that in the sense of everything has to be perfect, and so you don't mention the things that are bothering you. 808, that's Luz's number. It's actually 8008, but there could be you sort of keeping quiet about things that are bothering you, or things that you'd like to improve, or things that you want to talk about the future. But in as simple as but I feel like, strength is here, so, buckle up, buttercup, right? If you want this person to be your forever person, then you've got to be able to build a format of having serious conversations, or be able to burst the bubble in a way, but like, it's going to be fine. There's something about bursting. There's just something about that. The sun is in reverse, but I feel like it's not real. Like, it's like an end of childishness. There's some selfishness here as well. Someone is being selfish, and it's either selfish in that I just want this person to continue to be what I believe them to be, as opposed to human. Like, sometimes we put people on pedestals and they're really beautiful, and not just in looks, but like how they treat you. They treat you like a king or a queen, and you're like, oh yeah. And you don't want to see this person's flaws, either because you can't or you don't. And you don't want this phase to end, and so you just become a little bit selfish in how you go about things, maybe your expectations of them or of your bond. And so therefore you kind of ignore that some stuff's happening, or whatever. But as far as longevity, we've got the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles on the couple's side. So I'd be remiss to say that there isn't, but there's something budding. It's like there's something about children, but not children. It's like, if there's something about children in your situation, then cool beans. But what I'm sensing here is more so something about growing up, or even like progressing to a new level, and the level being new, duh, but the level being like fresh, a new level, like it's new. You're entering into a new phase, a baby level. So like you're young at this level, but you're also like, I feel like there's a step up. You're entering into like a form of adulthood or maturity in your relationship. Because what I'm seeing here is the sun in reverse, but that, it's kind of like, but then I'm seeing the sun come out again in form of strength. This is some grown woman shit. This is some grown man shit. This is some grown people shit. This is some child stuff, right? This is a little baby petting a horse with this sun. Like, this is the sun, this is the adult world. I don't know, shit. The adult world, like, this is, maturity. This is facing and having those conversations and those talks, and that's the same thing. Synonyms, Luz, synonyms. You know what I mean? Like, you're leaving the field of dreams of children and playthings and yay, and just yay, woo woo, whatever. Unicorns. It's not a unicorn, it's a horse. But you're leaving this and entering into this, where the fields are in the background, and now you gotta grow together, cultivate this ground together, face, each other's breath, and and things like that. You know, moving into each other's territory. Maybe some people have moved in and it's starting a new level. You've matured, and you're also starting at a baby level on something. And the sun being very real, like the happiness being stable, and showing that, hey, actually you are strong enough to do what you need to do. So for someone who needed to hear that, you're welcome. Did you subscribe? Did you like the video? I'm out here trying to get my numbers up. They have been stagnant, and I mean, I haven't really been posting many videos, so leave your suggestions on what you want in the comments below, and I will do my best to do them. I lost my list of videos, so come through, help a sister out. But then there's longevity here. There's a beginning here. There's a blessing here of a future, a solid future. There is something here though about it's only as solid as you make it, right? The future, it's only as solid as you make it. If you don't put out the fires, you might end up burning a future, right? You might not even burning it. You may grow, you may cultivate a relationship that wasn't the best. And by that I mean, like, it doesn't mean like it's gonna be the worst. It's just, you know, there's a notch higher. Like, it's not the best, it's like okay. I feel like how you raise this relationship, how you move in this relationship is going to count in making it a strong forever with this person. So is this person your forever person? They're very well, maybe. I feel weird saying that. There's like a and I feel like that's just, you know, the powers that be being like, you know, nothing lasts forever, but be honest, babe. But yeah, there's a very, very, very yes here. Like there's a good moving forward, but it also depends on how well you go about managing this relationship and the selfishness of it, whomever is sort of being that or doing that. And it could be both of you, right? And selfishness is just sort of ignoring certain things, or maybe even someone denying the good times. Like, I don't know. You know, some people just open their mouths too much. Oh, it can't be as good as it can. It can't be as good as it is. And I feel like if that's you, like, it can. Wow. It can. Just, you know, don't burn yourself. Yeah. This is good. Alright, have fun. Stay clean. Brush your teeth. Call me when you get home. Don't call me. Text me. I wish you everything. I wish you luck. I wish you love. I wish you loose. That means light. I wish you to keep your light on. And I wish you to like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me how you're doing. And good luck with this one. Nothing lasts forever, but be honest, babe. That way it may be the only way. I don't know the actual lyrics, but keep your light on. Clear. Selenite stone. Is that even selenite? Or is that clear quartz? I think it's selenite. It's like really soft. Anyway, bye bye, honey. Hey, Malachite. Hey, Malachite. Malachite, are they your forever person? I mean, are they? You know, are they? Let's find out. Nothing lasts. The song is just in my head. Nothing lasts forever, but be honest, babe. That would be the only way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These cards are not. Look at this. How do I shuffle this? Oh, look at that. There's a clubs. Hey, girl. Are they Malachite's forever person? Can you help a sister out and give the king and queen watching this the answer? Give my girl the answer. I wish. Six of Cups, Six of Wands in reverse. Alright. Are they their forever person? Oh my gosh. Can we just... Oh. Hello. Hello, Governor. It's so weird that I ended up using tarot on this video. The Star in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands. And the Five of Swords. The Star in reverse and the Five of Cups. You know, Malachite, are they your forever person? At this moment in time, it's looking more like a no, but let's dig a bit deeper further. Oh, the devil's up here. Okay. So either this person keeps sort of coming back to you, or they will make a comeback, and maybe at that point things will make a little bit more clear sense for you, or you can revisit this relationship. But it just kind of seems like it's a no. It also just kind of seems like what are you willing to give up for this relationship? Like, what are you, or connection, whatever this may be for you. Or have you grown into the type of person that you've this completely? You know, this is no longer what used to fulfill you, this relationship, this connection. There's something here about you and what you have to offer and what you have to give to the world, and how you've maybe stayed in one place for too long and freedom is upon you. It's just that you can choose the course of freedom, which is shaking off this connection. And that doesn't mean, that just means what it, that means so many different things. Shaking off a connection, it doesn't always, I mean, it means so many things. It could mean a breakup. It could mean a change of mind, you know, a perception shift. It could mean leaving the country. You know, it could mean cutting your hair. I don't know. Okay? Shaking yourself off this connection and becoming naked, or seeing it for what it is, and offering your talents elsewhere, casting your net elsewhere. And sort of looking at things for what they really are, and looking at you, who you've become as a result of this connection, or what you've become, and what it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to go in your connection, in love, or in whatever this connection is for you, you know, that you're asking about. To me, the focus here is almost like, where do you want to go? What do you want? And does this relationship support that? Currently, it's looking like the relationship does not support that. Even then, it's really more so that you don't support where you want to go. There's like a misalignment here with you, within you. Perhaps what used to work no longer does. What used to fit no longer does. Or even worse, what you use, not even worse, but even differently, what you used to want, you strayed from that in some way. You gave part of you up, of what you used to want, to conform. And now you sort of have to find your way back to what you used to want, or forward into what you used to want. There is something here about getting real with yourself and who you are, who you've become, and who you want to become, and who and where you want to be in your connections. So, does this connection give you the shelter that you need? Does this connection give you the rest that you need? Does this connection give you the love that you need? Do you know what love you need? What have you settled for? Like, what have you really settled for um, in this relationship or in your love life? And does that need to be changed? And know that you can. I feel like there's a message coming here for sure that says it's not too late. Like, it's not too late at all to get naked and to face yourself and your desires and say, I actually want this. I actually want that. This is really actually important to me, and this is what I want for myself. And making that, I don't know, not choice, but like making that discernment, making that click. And that's really all your homework is at this point. Like, if there was to be homework assignment here, that's really it. It's not about necessarily you moving here and there or you doing this and that. It's sort of about you just getting real with yourself and being like, what have I done? What have I done? What have I let go of? What have I settled for? What have I not given myself? Like, what have I denied myself? And what do I want, really, truly, as I move into this next step? You could be getting married, you know? You could be getting married with this person, and you're wondering if they're your forever person or not. And it could be scary hearing this message, and it's like, no. If that's the case, what is it that you want? And, well, you know what? Alright, for those getting married specifically, if that relates to you, if you're getting married, there is, again, like, that part of you that's, neglected, that part of you that's watching, your small self. But really, this could be that example that I was mentioning earlier, where there was a part of you that wanted something in a relationship, and perhaps this relationship that you've been in has not been delivering on that part of you that needed it, and so you caved and caved and caved to fit something else. And now as you're crossing into a new threshold, marriage or moving in, whatever, if that's the story for you, just if it's not for you, just pause. Let me say this to these people. There is a chance for you to renegotiate, for you to speak up, for you to tap dad or your boo on the shoulder, your person on the shoulder, and be like, hey, I just want to get honest with you and let you know how I feel about our relationship and our future. And so for those of you, this could actually be a second chance. Are they your forever person? Is this connection your forever connection right now? That could be a no, right? A no for now. But could they be? Perhaps this judgment card gives you an opportunity to free yourself and choose the path of freedom, which is why I was probably making that distinction of shaking off the connection, meaning different things, where you could quite possibly use this moment in time as a way to refresh your relationship and reconfigure it, reformat it, and work on it in a way where you talk to your partner and say, hey, like, can we talk about our relationship? This, I care about you, this, that, and the other. I just feel like I want more of this. Like, that. And before we get married, is this something that we can work on? Is this something that we can do together? Is this something that can you help me with this? Because I'm having trouble, and I feel like this could be something that down the line is really, I'm giving you a script, okay? For those of you that helps. For the rest of you, let's get back to this. It's a rebirth for you. It's an opportunity for you to choose freedom, of some sort. But I feel like it's definitely about you sort of coming and touching base with yourself, and just being like, what have I given up? What have I lost even? What about me, or what about my future have I given up and caved here, and how can I get some of that back or move forward and move through in, you know? Let's get them something else. Okay, you're just out here. I can't believe I'm using the whole tarot for this. And the Five of Wands comes out. Remember we saw this earlier. So I think this is, now for some of you, again, like, there's so many things here with this one. This again is that thing that I was saying earlier about you facing yourself, right? You coming to terms with yourself. There's this these two twins here who are looking at themselves, same stance, same everything, and having this sort of spar, right? If this is about you having a face-to-face with yourself, will it be uncomfortable? Yeah, bro. Like, it will. If you are having to talk to your partner, will it be uncomfortable? Yeah, bro. But I feel like it won't be as bad as you think it will be. Like, I don't believe it'll be as catastrophic as you think it'll be, because you know why? The other side of this card, if it had come out like this, I'd have been like, bitch, run. No, I wouldn't have said that. I don't even know what I would have said. It didn't come out on this side, so I'm blocked from this. But it won't be as bad. I feel like if it did come out on this side now, I think this would be the future of like not saying anything, of not facing yourself and working with yourself. Because if this person does not tell this person that, yo, that shit just erupted, they're gonna get burned. And if this person tells and works together, then they run off and they work together and they survive. So for me, this is, yes, it is going to be a little bit arduous, a little bit confronting, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. And I feel like I like that this came up because there's a bright future for you here. For you, it just, as far as this connection is concerned, whether this person's your forever person, right now in this given energy, it's feeling like a no. It's feeling like someone's not supported here. And the weird thing is that support starts from self, but there's almost like, I don't want to say an abandonment, but there's almost like you've got to support yourself first. But that sounds so like Instagram, Pinterest. I don't mean it like that. It's just like you have to look at yourself and be like, okay, what do I even want? And then go from there, you know, like really connect back with yourself in order to move forward. I love that noise. I mean, when it's purposeful. Some people just be doing it and it's like, can you please not do that? I'm gonna put one more card for you. Who wants to speak? Nobody else wants to talk to me. The Star. Remember, these two cards were at the top of the deck, and I was like, they don't feel right. Again, so I asked, tell me about Judgment, and the Star comes out in reverse. You really need to look at yourself and figure out if this person, like, there may be a part of you that knows this connection may not be your forever connection. This person may not be your forever person. If this is, you are adamant and you know, like you believe this person is, and you just kind of found yourself here and you're like, oh God, and you're like, okay, some of this really hits, but no, I have to make this work. I don't know your story. I don't know your life. There may be a second chance that where you do sort of speak to this part. I don't know. You confront this. I don't know, man. I don't want to say, because not everything is always about talking. Like sometimes your actions speak so much louder than your words, you know. But there may be something about you just getting really naked with this connection and this person and being like, yo, this is what it is for me. And you know what Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like someone's also single here. Like a single person is watching this. What are you doing? You're messing up my shit. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, alright. And the Ace of Pentacles comes out. So, man. There's just a lot of no's here. Okay. I'm trying to, like, I don't know. It's just, you know. Okay. Okay. I say tell me about the star. Ten of Cups in reverse comes out. Tell me about the star. This one just kind of fell out, so I don't even know what this is about, but this is about a different perspective. So, in the slight glimmer of hope, wow, in the slight glimmer of, like, yeah, in the slight glimmer of hope for people who are like, no, this has to be my forever person. It could be looking at things from a different perspective for you. Changing your whole mindset, but which is, you know, the whole thing about facing yourself, but also changing your mindset about the relationship, perhaps. Maybe there for now. I don't know what to tell you about that one. But Ten of Cups coming out, helping me understand a little bit more about what the star card is, which is just, yeah, it's not looking like, this is the devil just being like, hey, from what I'm seeing with this connection, it just may be quite. No. I'm sorry if this is. I'm like fighting for this. It's just there's something about you here. Like, I don't know if you've given up on yourself or if you've given up on what you want or something, but. Okay. Like, there is some this is a struggle, girl. There's some semblance of, like, hope, or, I mean, hope is out here being like, nah, bruh. There's some semblance of this could be your forever person. And I don't know why I'm fighting for that. This is in some of the others where it was like, yes, I was also like, skirt, there's a little bit of a little something there. So I'm not, like, trying to make it all say yes, and I'm not trying to make it all say no. I'm just being completely honest, and that's what you'll get here on this channel. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know who you are. I don't know what your story is. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what you need to hear. All I know is what I'm picking up on here and what I'm feeling. There is a slight glimmer here, but of, like, this could be something that could maybe sort of kind of work. It's just there's gonna have to be some sort of, like, reflection. There's gonna be some sort of reflection, and, like, I'm getting self stuff here. So if there is a change here, try to, I don't know, work on yourself, work on, you know, what I was saying about facing you and talking to you and to reconnecting with you, and maybe save this video, come back and see where you're at. Perhaps it could be a different story by the time you've changed. You know, because who you are right now, this connection may not be for you. Shit's fluid, so at least we hope. So, I don't know. I never know. It's interesting. But Malachite, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're good. Like the video if it served you. I'd love that. Share with a friend. Talk about it. Have some tea over it. Coffee table video. Am I right? If you're new, feel free to subscribe to the channel for honest, honest, fun, lighthearted, but you know, well-meaning content. And if you're returning, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you. and I'm always thinking of you. What's the use of feeling blue? Alright, babes, keep your light on and good luck. Hey, Stone. How are you? Are you ready? Are they your forever person? Let's find out. I'm gonna take that back in. This was stuck in the cards when I shuffled. Don't at me. People don't say that anymore, do they? Don't at me. What's funny? This cupped in my hand. What's the use of feeling? That's so weird. I love how this the Lovers was caught in the card deck and I pulled it out and the Ace of Swords is like, nah. And then the Ace of Cups is like, but I mean. La 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 la. Oh, what's the use of feeling? What's the use of feeling? What's the use of feeling? I think this is... I don't have many Lovers cards, but I really like this one. It's not threatening. Well, this is more non-threatening than this side. Look at their faces! What's going on? I'm scared. Are they your forever person? Oh, this has history. Like, this feels like it has history. This feels like it's weighted. This feels like it's. It feels like it's been through it. Like, it just feels like a lot. It just feels like a lot. Oh, and the top of the deck we got the Three of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're amending, maybe you're healing, maybe you're moving into that phase, but shit, son. It's got a lot going on here. There's just been a lot of stuff here. Who do I want to read right now? I kind of want to figure out what's going on with that whole Lovers situation. Jason. Alright, let's see. Whose quest defines his own worthiness to be loved. Don't drop all your defenses until you see which way the tide is flowing. Yeah, like, there just seems to be, like, there's history here. Like, I'm just getting, there's a lot of shit, there's a lot of history here. And instead of, like, if that, oof, girl, sentences, but hey. If this is resonating for you, that there's a lot of history here with this connection and person, whatever it may be, my God, okay? Like, I get why you would want to be asking this question. Because, woof, okay? I have an inconclusive answer for you here. But if I had to force it, it's leaning in towards the yes. Like, in that you'll be, there's sort of like a dealing with this person anyway. It's more of like also like an advice of move with caution, right? Move with caution. I don't feel like the story is over. I feel like the story is, for some of you, it's just begun, but also for some of you, it's like moved into a different phase, or it's in the middle of something. Like, I think it's in the middle of the greater story, but it's also like, it's not done. It's not finished. Like, I don't know if the dust hasn't settled, or the dust, like, just settled, like the last piece of dust just touched the ground, and now you're like, okay, what happens next? You know, where do we go from here? Like, that kind of energy, because I'm not, like, this is inconclusive. This is This is sort of inconclusive. I would say leaning to, if I had to, you know, like, someone's gonna jab me with like, I don't know, gun to my head type thing, like, I would say leaning towards the yes. Whether they're your forever person, forever, it's just more, it feels more comfortable for me to say you'll be dealing with this person for quite some time. Dealing with this connection for quite some time. There's been, like, some possible triflingness in the past or within this connection, and you're just kind of like, I don't even know if I should trust this. And that's valid. I won't lie. That's valid. You don't know which way this person or this connection is going, and it's just kind of like, maybe it's a little bit angsty in some ways. It's just, you know, it's inconclusive. I would say approach with caution. Approach with caution. So sorry. There's no life here. There's a lot of deadness. Okay, like, there's no life here. It's like the dust is settling, and when there's that much dust, there's like nothing can grow. And now that the dust is settled, what will you do with this? It is really like a hanging in the air, like a, oh, okay, like, now what? In fact, I have a pick card reading called Now What? So feel free to find that and check that out. Just Google Luz Lumiere pick card Now What or something. Maybe that'll be more insightful, because what I'm getting here is what's the use of feeling? What's the use of feeling? What's the use of feeling? I can't even shuffle. Like, I'm trying to, like, what I'm getting here is there's just, like, deadness. Like, it's just, nothing is growing. But I feel like it's moving into a different phase. Like, it's moving into a, like, I'm just seeing fires and dry land and very little water, parchedness, tattered clothing. It just, you know, like, just journeys, like, just some shit. Like, it's just been a lot. And I don't know, for some of you, it's gonna vary, right? It's gonna be a sliding scale. For some of you, the severity will be what I'm saying. That's cute. I was just thinking about this. Oh, shit. But for others of you to be like, man, we just met, but, you know, I just don't know, and I have some inklings of this, and we had an argument, or, like, they didn't call me back, and it's like, okay, you know, maybe. But it's just... it's inconclusive. The data is inconclusive. Because here, the Knight of Cups says, the shadow side of the Knight of Chalices is found in his affinity with Orion the Hunter. Like Orion, he needs the chase, or more precisely, the quest. He is the Grail Knight, whose quest defines his own worthiness to be loved. The crab provides a little warning. Don't drop all your defenses until you see which way the tide is flowing. Which, again, like, it is very much a now what So if this is for you and you're in this connection, you can keep in this connection. Just be on guard. Be like, enjoy yourself, blah blah blah, but like be wary. Don't give all of yourself up. Don't lose your judgment. Like, you're waking up to this and you're just kind of like, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff that's happened, and acknowledge the fact that a lot of stuff has happened, especially within yourself, right? Don't brush everything under the rug just because maybe you're back and lovey-dovey. There's still some trust to be regained. There's still some I don't know, demons to be conquered. There's still some stuff that needs to be sort of looked at, and maybe even some seeds to be planted so that this barren ass land can grow. This tattered land can grow, because my friend, it just seems a little barren here. Okay, so it's not to say that don't, it's just to say that go slowly. Face your shadow self, your ideas about power, and your reluctance to claim it. Release old chains of bondage to anyone who had power over you in the past. You don't have to repeat that pattern. Abuse doesn't always foster more abuse. Confront your demons. That's me reading the strength cards. I feel like, if the dust has settled, I'm going to go with that story, okay? If the dust has settled, or the dust is settling, or you're in the middle of a dust storm, you are in the middle of the dust storm. I feel like it's going towards a settling of something, and it is either way during this phase or at the settling of it. You are looking at things, like you are becoming more aware, and once the dust settles, you have a certain amount of knowledge to move forward more wisely. To move forward more wisely. So let's see. I mean, the Lovers is nice, right? While this card does indicate a significant relationship, the symbols emphasize the idea of choice and seeing things through another's eyes while making that choice. The lovers step toward each other across the hot, cracked ground. You can't grow shit on hot, cracked ground. Okay? If you are faced with a choice, know that it will be easier if your significant other understands and supports that decision. That's beautiful. If that doesn't fit for you, have a shadow self to gain clarity about your choices. So, I feel like if you are dealing with somebody in a connection and you are wondering if they're your forever person, you can wonder together, I suppose, in that, like, don't hide the fact that you're having trouble trusting them. Or you're having trouble trusting the connection. Wow, brain, that is the most beautiful thing I've said today. Because of this, that, and the other. And I want to say that you may be pleasantly surprised. That's nice. That's a nice little hey from Spurt. That's cute. That was a nice little insight. Yeah, that's nice. Sorry, I'm having a dialogue with these cards, and I'm like, tell me, no, tell me, no, tell me, no, just, I just got an image in my mind of Richard Gere in Pretty Woman, so that's kind of weird. Why would I think that? What does that have to do with this movie? Pretty Woman has some pretty good facades, right? He has this facade, she has this facade, and they're enjoying each other until things get real, right? Shit gets real. And maybe for some of you, this wasn't even like a lot of stuff happened. Maybe, I don't know, I know some stuff got real, but I don't know, some shit happened here. I don't know, but I don't know, but I know, but I don't. Maybe some shit's getting real, and you guys have to sort of come clean together and share with one another what you want, so that the other person can then choose to participate in that desire or not, and they also get to share with you what they want. And I feel like that's a way forward. That's nice. That's sweet. He does end up being that white knight in the in the limo at the end, doesn't he? It's cute. It's a cute little vision thing. Yeah. You could be from two different worlds, two different schools of thought. So yeah, I just feel like if this is someone who you want to be your forever person, there could be definitely move with caution. And that, but also like the Lovers card said, working with your partner. I'm having trouble with this. Can we talk about it? I give good advice. This is not advice. You're a sovereign being. You do what you want with your life. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Alright. Keep your light on. I wish you everything. Keep me posted. Call me when you get home. Text me. Actually, I will not pick up your phone call. I do wish you everything. I wish you everything. I wish you luck, and I wish you everything in the world. Keep your light on. Good luck. Tell your friends. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hi. If you're returning, hey! Hi! Like the video if you liked it or if it served you in some type of way. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, I am not opposed to you sharing them in the comments because your girl lost her list and she would like to put out more videos, but it's always like, I don't know what's going on with you guys. I don't know what you want, so help me out and let me know what you want. Alright? I do wish you everything. Keep your light on, honey, and good luck. Peace.